Welcome in, everybody. I'm Noah Castor, and as always, I'm joined by Brandon Hudson and Darren Kinslow, and we are the Benchwarmers. I'd like to start by saying we do have that 500 subscriber goal. We're getting really close, so it would mean a lot. You get a free NFL jersey of your choice if you win. So once we hit the 500 subscribers, we'll talk more about that. With that being said, let's get right into the Chargers off-season report. And we were discussing it before the video. They really didn't do anything. And I'll shoot it over to Darren to start off.
Yeah, didn't do much. They got Tyrod Taylor for their backup this year, but they didn't really need to do anything. And I think the Anthony Lynn and the Chargers, they feel comfortable with the roster they have, and they just want to continue working with the pieces they've already got. Obviously, they have Melvin Gordon, who's a fantastic running back. Receivers are great. Keenan Allen, Travis Benjamin.
Definitely.
And then on the defensive side, two of the best pass rushers in the league with Joey Bosa and Melvin Ingram.
Yep. Yeah.
So, great roster. Going back to last season with the way that they played in the divisional game, I wasn't mad at it, but they didn't play well at all, and they pretty much got embarrassed.
They got steamrolled, yeah.
Yeah, so I have a hard time with this team because they have a great roster. I think they're going to have a great regular season, but in the playoffs with Phillip Rivers, can they get far in the playoffs? I just don't know, and I don't think so. So that's my thoughts on the Chargers.
Yeah, I don't know. Brandon, I'll shoot it over to you.
Yeah, no, definitely. They are more of a regular season kind of team. They are not really a playoff kind of team. When you think of the Chargers, you think of let's make it to the playoffs, and then now we're just going to go ahead and lose the first round. Let's just be honest. Maybe make it to the second round.
Yep.
Maybe. I can't say much about them. Like you can't really argue that. I mean, they make it to the playoffs. Yes, cool. But then right away they always end up losing. It's like do something.
Yeah,
do something in your off season. Like that's your biggest thing. You did two things in the off season, and it's not going to help you. You have a roster.
Here's the thing, though. Like, what could they have done, though? Like, every spot's like filled. Like they have talent everywhere. And I don't understand why they're not better than they are in the playoffs. Is it really Phillip Rivers' fault?
It's hard.
I don't know. That defense was pretty bad last year.
I don't think that's even.
But look, tell me they weren't though. Tell me they didn't get burnt.
In the divisional game they did, but that's more of just Tom Brady and Bill Belichick realizing what they had to do.
And with the Chargers and the kind of defense they had, and with how young they really are, a young defense too. So not a ton of playoff experience there. I mean, even Phillip Rivers, he's only played in 11 playoff games. So
that also falls on the coach too. You got to figure out. I mean, Bill Belichick and all them did that. But now you got to counter it, and you got to go, hey, they're doing this to us. We got to stop this. We got to. They didn't do that.
They just got outcoached. Yeah. They really did. The game plan was just destroyed.
And with
them.
the Chiefs in that division, I don't think they're gonna win the division. So they're not gonna have a ton of home field advantage when they do get into the playoffs. Yeah. So I don't know. They're a tough team to figure out.
I think the Chargers is just going to be another case of really good, and it happens every year. They're really good in the regular season. Everyone hypes them up. They're like, this is the year, and then they lay a freaking goose egg in the playoffs, and it's so annoying. Like, they almost lost to the Ravens, right? Like, Lamar Jackson almost brought them back.
It was the run game, yeah.
I don't get it, dude. I don't understand the Chargers at all. They made some good draft picks. They got Jerry Tillery in the first round to shore up that defensive line. I mean, get some size in there maybe to stop the run game.
Because that's kind of how the Patriots started at them.
Yeah,
just running the ball right down their throats.
And then they got Nasir Adderley, one of my favorite safeties in the draft. They already have Derwin James. He's a monster. Their team is really good, but
it really is.
The playoffs, man, I don't see them going really anywhere. So it's weird because they beat really good teams in the regular season.
And Rivers has had his moment, like that game in Kansas City where he came back when they went for 2 or whatever it was. But
you know what? I'm gonna blame coaching. I'm gonna blame the coaching.
I would agree with that too.
I don't think it's all on Phillip Rivers. I think the game plan has been poor. I don't know. It's one of the most talented rosters. You heard it all last year. It's one of the best rosters in the NFL, and they just couldn't do it.
And they are a good team because I like watching them whenever they play the Chiefs. I mean, they give the Chiefs a game every single time. And they gave the Chiefs a game last year when they had Patrick Mahomes. I mean, that was one of the best Chiefs teams we've probably seen in a while. So I mean, they gave them a game too, and I think they actually ended up beating them too.
They won
so,
them.
Yeah.
They beat one.
So I mean, if you literally just play like that in the playoffs, you're gonna win some games. It may not be against the Chiefs, okay, but you're gonna win games against other people that you're gonna have to face.
So we'll see. I think they make the playoffs. Darren, I'll shoot over you to start out where they land in the division.
I think they take second if the Raiders don't come out of nowhere and surprise us. Some people.
I don't know about that one.
I don't see the Raiders coming out of nowhere.
Definitely not this year.
Not this year.
They still got some rebuilding to do.
I think the Chargers are going to come in second, and then the Chiefs are going to win the AFC West. But especially now that Tyreek Hill is probably going to come back, right? So
yeah,
I agree with Darren.
The most he'll get is 4 games if they even do suspend him. So. Yeah, definitely Chiefs are probably winning the division. Chargers take second. I'll put Broncos third.
I was gonna say I want to put Broncos third too.
I'll put Broncos third. And
I have a good feeling about Drew Lock being there.
Like, it's just tough with the Raiders. I mean, they add a lot of pieces, but I don't know how it's gonna fit. So, Phillip Rivers, you never know with that guy.
I know.
All right, I think that does it for the Chargers off-season report. Yep. Be sure to subscribe. We do have that goal, so stay tuned. It's been the Benchwarmers, guys.
Deuces.